What's going on, family? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope you are doing well. Well, we are back. That's right. Another edition of In the Mix at 6 with yours truly, Dr. Eddie. And I'm your main man, 100 grand, your brother from another mother. And of course, I need you to give me some big energy. Come on, drop some fire emojis in the chat. If you are happy and you know it, clap your emoji hands. Yeah, I'm fired up. I'm ready to go. Let's go. We're in the mix of 6. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie. I need you to share this with at least 6 people. Let them know that we are live and that we are tuned in. And we're going to take it to another level. I'm ready. Are you ready? If so, type let's mix it up. Come on, type let's mix it up. We're talking about the new series. We're in part 2. I guess it's a series now. You go to anything more than one, it's a series. And I'm serious. Who knows how far it's going to go? But let's grow. We're in part 2. You're under arrest. And today we're talking about transformation on trial. Yeah. Transformation on trial. And we're going to get into it. Because, we're talking about arrested development. That's the whole aspect of this. You're under arrest, arrested development. In many cases, arrested development is about plateauing. It's about being stymied, stifled, stagnant. Growth has stopped. Of course, I gave an example between the bamboo tree and the bonsai tree. Bamboo tree can grow to, about 80 feet, from 80 feet to 130 feet over an 8 weeks period of time. But there's no growth for the first 5 years. Bonsai tree is confined to a pot. Oftentimes, the pot is a pit. And I gave some examples about that. If you missed part 1, go check out part 1. And so I want to pick up where we left off at, talking about the bonsai tree specifically, and in many cases, how that becomes symbolic of life, because oftentimes people have put us in an environment, here it is, where they can control us. People have tried to control, manipulate, maneuver, stop our momentum by cutting our roots, uprooting what we've been rooted in, trying to cut us down, trying to make us think less of ourselves. We've adopted the mindset of oftentimes stinking thinking that keeps us sinking. And here's the thing. What happens when your growth is not stunted by pots or people or patterns from people or soil or pruning? Instead, your growth is hindered by, here it is, your own healthy habits. You're the one who's stopping you from growing through what you're going through. Yeah, you. Come on, family, type you. Type you. Could it possibly be that you are your own impediment to success? What do we call that? We call that self-sabotage. Debt and doubt, trauma bonding, not putting pride aside, crippling fear. Fear paralyzes you. Only faith mobilizes you. Clinging to the past rather than blasting past the past. Here's what it is. It's essentially arrested development. Why? Because your development has been arrested by your own hands. I want to ask you this question. Ain't no coughing going on today, family. I got my cup. Got my tea in it. And it's Jamaica. Jamaica land we love. Yeah. Real ting, man. Real ting. Most people don't realize I grew up in Jamaica. Grew up in Kingston, Jamaica. Love my Jamaican brothers and sisters. Jamaica land we love. But here's the question. What keeps you dwarfed and diminutive? What keeps your mind miniature? Hmm? What keeps you what has made you, here it is, adopt a midget mindset? Oh, I know what it is. Go all the way back to my series, World War Me, Self-Esteem Snipers. Minds against your mind, mental missiles, grenades of gaslighting, grenades, guerrilla warfare grenades of gaslighting. Mhm. Because here's the thing, too often we are in a psychological prison of emotional incarceration. Can we throw up the can we put the slide it back up, the head slide? There it is, the psychological prison. Look at it, look at this. He's a prisoner in his own mind. Yeah, psychological prison, emotional incarceration in a prison without bars. Because here's what the bars have become. The bars have barricaded your blessing. The bars keep you blocked in rather than allow you to break out. And I really want to go deeper before we go higher. We're talking about, when I talked about the bamboo tree, I talked about gravitropic versus phototropic growth. Gravitropic, gravitropic, under the ground, roots running deep. Phototropic, towards the sunlight, above ground. Everybody loves the sunshine. Yeah. 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 I got quotes and notes. Trust me. We all love the sunshine. We want to bask in it. Lord knows I need more of it. Too cold. We love the sunshine. We love to shine in the sunshine. But can you shine in the dark? Can you glow in the dark? Can you grow in the dark? Gravitropically. Why? Because here's the thing. One of the most common causes of arrested development oftentimes is, here it is, unresolved trauma in childhood. We're talking about arrested development. You're under arrest. One of the most common causes of arrested development is oftentimes unresolved trauma in childhood. We could stop right there. Why? Because Freud said we are in adulthood what we have experienced in childhood. And in many cases, a lot of us, we were raised on survival, not on love. Unresolved trauma in childhood, unresolved trauma in adolescence, unresolved trauma in adulthood. Guess what all of that does? It clips our wings. That's why you feel so comfortable being in a chicken coop as an eagle. Ain't that crazy? But here's the thing, the chickens aren't comfortable with you being in the coop because they know you're an eagle. But you're trying to act like what you're not. Stop. Come on. You're an eagle. Why are you in a chicken coop? Chickens don't even like you because they understand that you're not like them. You're trying to fit in when you were born to stand out. And sometimes you have to isolate to elevate. I want to talk to my eagles. Where are my eagles at? Come here, come here, come here. Come into the nest so that you can be at your best. Those of you who are watching me right now, I need you to make sure that you're a part of the Eagles Academy. If you're not a part of my Eagles Academy, go right now. Go to the eaglesacademy.com. Yeah, Go to the Eagles Academy. There it is. Join now. I don't even need to point at it. It's pointing in your direction. Come on, once you go to the Eagles Academy, it's where I coach, it's where I teach, it's where I train, it's where I mentor, it's where I empower you to soar into success and purpose. Not just information, but implementation. Want to grow in your areas of your business. I know you do. I know you want to grow in your personal development. I know you want to grow in your relationships. I know you want to grow into the healing of what it is that you desire to aspire to. I know you want to have holistic development. And that's why you need to be a part of the Eagles Academy. The growth that you desire happens in the Eagles Academy. Go to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button. I want you to fill out the form. I guarantee you're going to be transformed. We are in an amazing series in our Eagles Academy talking about how words work. Talking about the power of communication. I've taught on communication before, but not how I'm teaching it now. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Here's the thing. You want to join. You want to be a part of it. What I love about is the accountability that we have there, the accountability partners, the amazing eagles that we have there, where there are no egos. Eagles without egos. Where they understand this and they've internalized this. A win for you is a win for me too. You don't just soar as high as your dream, you soar as high as your team. People actually want to see you grow. They want to exchange best practices. The coaching, the teaching, the training, the transformation of what takes place there. The sessions that even if you may miss them, you're able to go back and check out every session that we've ever covered. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours of strategies, structure, solutions to take your vision to another dimension. You owe it to you to be a part of it. Once you go there right now, go to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the join now button, fill out that form, be transformed. Looking at arrested development, talking about the common causes of arrested development, as I said before, the unresolved trauma in childhood, the adolescence, the unresolved trauma that even transpires to adulthood. And here's the thing about trauma that is not processed, traumas that is not faced. You can't fight what you refuse to face. You can't heal from what you won't deal with. You can't recover from what you try to recover. You can't recover from what you try to cover. The trauma, when not processed properly, can cause a person to freeze. What I mean, they freeze at their current state of emotional development. Arrested development is when you've plateaued. Arrested development is when you've frozen. Arrested development is when, here it is, you're unable to move into a further adult phase and commitment to you being a better you. So here's what happens. You've plateaued. Come on, family, type better. Better. I have to think better. When I think better, I become better. I have to surround myself with better people. When I surround myself with better people, I become better. I have to do things that pull me and push me into the better place of my life. I never get better by being bitter. A sign of development gone right. Sign of development gone right is when, here it is, now you have empathy. Now you have good communication skills. Need to be a part of the Eagles Academy for that, especially. Now you can put your feelings aside for another person so that you can understand them. And here it is. Now you can take on the different roles required of you at appropriate times. Arrested development, that's a lack of development gone wrong. Arrested development, here it is. It creates chaos. It creates conflict. It creates a chasm. It creates defenses and breakdowns versus breakthroughs. Did you understand this? When a person has arrested development, it is essentially their interpersonal stagnation. What I mean by that, they're still stuck in a childhood or a teenage state of mind. They don't know how to self-correct. They don't know how to self-reflect. They don't know how to have a peaceful conversation. They don't know how to point the finger at themselves, only at other people. They don't know how to step up and take responsibility for things. They don't want to take accountability. And here's the thing, when and where in your life did you get crazy glued to certain people and situations? Let me ask you that question again. Where in your life did you get gorilla glued? When and where in your life did you get crazy glued to certain people and situations to where now you find it hard for you to get unstuck? And now you find yourself like Chuck, stuck in a pickup truck. Somebody talk to me. As a result, you stuck like Chuck in a pickup truck. Now your purpose is in park. Now your purpose is on pause. Now here it is. You're reeling in reverse. You're never driven in drive to make forward progress. Because here's the thing. Your physical age is your physical age. But does your mental age match your physical age? let me ask the question twice because it's oh so nice. Your physical age is your physical age. But does your mental age match your physical age? Does your mental age match your physical age? 55. But are you 15 mentally? "36. But are you 16 mentally? Are you 6? Because you didn't develop past that age because of the trauma. It was so intense. Because other people dropped you. Now you won't even handle yourself with care. Because other people dropped you. Now you're suspicious of everybody else. Because other people dropped you. Now you go through life being so needy. Never needed. Going through life, trying to manipulate. Trying to get one up on somebody else. Never stepping into your personal identity. Conflated, conflicted, conspiring against your own self, much less other people. Never happy for anybody else. Never zealous, always jealous. Thinking that everybody's got it out for you. Who am I talking to? I hope it's you. Physical age is physical age, but does your mental age match your physical age? And here's the thing. Sometimes now you find yourself in a relationship with somebody who has the body of a grown man, the body of a grown woman, but the mindset of a boy or a girl. Physical stature of a grown man, physical development of a grown woman, but you got the mindset of a grown boy, got the mindset of a grown girl. Why? Because here it is. The development has been arrested. They allowed fear to arrest them. They allowed stinking thinking to arrest them. They allowed trauma to arrest them. They allowed the trials of life to arrest them. They allowed triggers to arrest them. Never in a place of transformation. Why? Because they were always on trial. Never in a place of restoration. Always in a place of stagnation. And here's the thing. I gotta break out. I gotta get out of the box. I gotta move out of a place of stinking thinking. I have to arrest what's tried to arrest me. And here's the thing. When you never arrest it, you're never rested. You'll never be at rest until you arrest what wants to arrest you. Listen, that's why it's millions of people who can go to sleep but never get any rest. That's why it's millions of people. Particular brother I talked to the other day saying he just be up all night. I said, what time do you generally go to sleep? He said, I never go to sleep. I'm just up all night. I said, well, why are you up all night? He said, I just got so much I'm thinking about. Never at rest. Because you haven't arrested what connects to your relational intelligence. You haven't arrested what affects your emotional intelligence. You haven't arrested what affects your spiritual intelligence. You haven't arrested what connects and what affects the totality of your transformational intelligence. Who am I talking to? I have to put it to rest so I can get some rest. Because here's the thing. If you don't arrest what tries to diminish your development, here's what happens. You never make any progress. You just continue to regress. Come on, family. I just need you to type progress. Family, type progress. I'm going to make progress in my mental health. I'm going to make progress in my self-development. I'm going to make progress when it comes to my self-esteem. I'm going to make progress to where I don't keep putting my insecurities on other people. I'm going to make progress in how I address myself. I'm going to make progress in how I affirm me. I'm going to make progress so that I don't diminish my beauty, my mindset, my handsome frame, because I'm focused on other people. I'm going to make progress and be at best by arresting what stops me from progressing. Listen, progressive is more than a commercial, it's a connection. What am I doing to be progressive interpersonally? What am I doing to be progressive with my habits? What am I doing to be progressive with how I live my life? What am I doing to be progressive in a place of progression versus procrastination? Because all of that, which is deleterious to my destiny, if I'm not in a place of progression, I'm in a place of procrastination, it keeps me in a place of stagnation. There it is again, a trigger of arrested development. Because I never learned the lesson, I never stepped into the blessing. And now here it is. I live out of a curse rather than a blessing. And when you live out of a curse, here's what you do. You continue to rehearse self-sabotage. You continue to rehearse negativity. You continue to rehearse a stalemate mindset. You continue to rehearse what so and so said about you and what this person did to you. And you continue to rehearse the divorce. You continue to rehearse the heartbreak. You continue to rehearse the fact that somebody said, "You'll never do any better than me." The devil is a lie. Get that out of your mentality. You continue to rehearse the curse that you feel as if you're not loved, you're not valuable. Because in your childhood development, it was not developed. But here's what you got to do. You got to reparent yourself. Here's what you got to do. You got to arrest what arrested you for years, for decades, what kept you diminished. You got to loose yourself to be loosed and blessed. Come on, family, type loosed, type blessed, loosed from stinking thinking, blessed for big dreams, loosed from depression, blessed for joy, loosed from abuse, blessed for the right treatment, loosed for the one from the one who didn't love you, blessed for the one who's going to value you, loosed from being used, blessed to be of use in God's hands. I hope you understand. I really hope you understand. Come on, loosed, blessed, blessed to be the best, blessed to never settle for less, blessed to aspire higher, blessed to soar to another level. Come on, family, type soar. Type soar. Yeah, soar on wings as an eagle. Listen, if you're not a part of the Eagles Academy, you need to make sure that you join. It's your time to soar. It's your time to soar into the blessed season of your life. It's your time to soar into the best of who it is that you are through ideas, through increasing your ideas, increasing your impact, increasing your influence. And here's the thing, when you do all of that, it'll increase your income. See, we want to increase income without increasing ideas, impact, and influence. And income is a byproduct of all three that I aforementioned: ideas, impact, and influence. Time to stretch your imagination to another level. Time to take your dream and your drive and shift it into another gear. Do you hear? Yeah, it's time to push yourself beyond your own limitations. The sky is not the limit for you, it's just a view. I need you to see you. I need you to see you, the greatness that's within you. Time to increase in your identity. Yeah, it's time to increase in that identity. It's time to increase in your business. It's time to increase in your relationships. It's time to experience transformation in your mental health, in your gifts, in your purpose, in growing your greatness, in maximizing your mindset, in sharpening your skill set, in building your tool set, in digging deep to discover the serenity in your soul set, in healing your heart set, in becoming an asset in any environment. And here's the thing, in order to do that, you got to get the strategies, the structure, and the solutions to take your vision to another dimension. Let me equip you. Let me teach you. Let me coach you. Let me train you. And I guarantee all of it is going to transform you. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, I want you to fill out the form. I guarantee you will be transformed. We want to welcome you in as one of our new members into our Eagles family. Come on, Eagles. Drop some eagle emojis in the chat. Join our amazing accountability partners who Understand that a win for you is a win for them too. They soar into success as industry leaders to be the best. Listen, it's time to develop your communication competency as well. Communication, and especially our sessions that we're doing. We've got a new semester that we're in, and you want to be a part of our Eagles Academy for our new semester. We're talking about the power of communication, words that work. Communication is about more than just presentation. Communication is about conversation. One of the main causes of divorce is communication. If communication is one of the causes of divorce, communication is one of the causes why certain business deals may not happen. If communication connects to compensation, don't you think that you need to grow in that area? Come on. The thing that you're going to do for the rest of your life is you have to communicate, whether you want to or not. To be in a relationship, you're going to have to communicate. To order some food, you're going to have to communicate. To buy what it is that you want to buy. To go where it is that you want to go. To do what it is that you need to do. Communication is key. Got to get the right keys to unlock the door. You want to go ahead and, of course, be a part of the Eagles Academy for these amazing sessions that we're doing on communication. But also, you can download my free digital training video, The Art of Communication. You can also get my bestseller book, Blueprint. accessidentity.org/author. No need for you to keep sleeping on your book. Somebody needs to hear your story. They can't hear your story. They can't read your story until you write your story. Write the vision. Make it plain. Guarantee it's going to become when you write and make it PLAIN, it's going to become like a PLANE. To take flight, to soar on wings as an eagle. I hope you're getting it. You want to also get my successful speaker strategies, which really, really coaches you on all of the aspects, especially if you want to be a powerful speaker in the speaking world, in that particular genre, much less that particular expertise of field expertise. You want to get all the tools. How is it that whenever I'm speaking, I'm invited back? I'm compensated. Why? Because I developed my signature story. You got to develop that. I want to show you how to develop that. I want to show you how to communicate confidently, overcoming that fear of public speaking. Being able to express yourself in a way that people are wowed by how you convey your message. Get the successful speaker strategies, accessidentity.org/speaker. Also go to theeaglesacademy.com/store. Number of different resources that are there as well. Listen, I've got resources on resources on resources. You owe it to you to get all the requisite skills so that you can be successful in your industry, to where you're not just surviving, but you're thriving. Family, did you get anything out of this today? You're under arrest, part 2. Transformation on trial. Should we bring in part 3? Yeah, should we go to part 3? Let me know. Listen, I'm making sure I get my tea and my water, because ain't nothing gonna stop it. The message is moving. The message will not have arrested development. Family, we're out of time. But I am not out of truth. But like that great rapper once said, Tupac Shakur, listen, there's no way I can pay you back, but my plan is to show you that I understand. I want you to know that you are appreciated. So I want to thank you for rocking with me. I want to thank you for riding with me. I want to thank you for rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. And we do it each and every single day, weekday, that is. Monday through Friday, in the mix at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the digital airwaves of social media, but specifically on YouTube. Come on, I need you to like, comment, share, subscribe if you have not done so. Hit that thumbs up button. Come on, hit that thumbs up button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification bell. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Yeah. Hit the thumbs up button. Don't think about hitting the thumbs up button. Don't just put the thumbs up button in the chat. I need you to actually go tap the thumbs up button. Yes. While you're here on the YouTube side, like, comment, share, subscribe. And of course, connect with me on social media at EddieConnorJr. Come on, family, put some respect on my name at EddieConnorJr. EddieConnorJr. Y'all keep showing love, and you know I'm going to keep showing up. If I can help you, if I can serve you in any way, please reach out to me. If you'd like me to come and speak at your event, I would love to do so. Yeah, at your college, your church, your conference, your school. Yeah, there it is. Put that graphic on up there. We got that. Your school, your event, your workshop, your session, whatever's clever. Hit me up. Let me know. I would be glad to empower you. Family, is yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand, your brother from another mother. Y'all know it's been fun, but a brother got to run. But I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy beyond measure. But I want you to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, and brighter. Peace and love. Keep soaring higher.
Hey, it's yours truly, Dr. Eddie. Listen, don't you want to level up in your life? Don't you want to actually dominate this year? You need strategy, you need structure, you need solutions. If you're going to level up in your relationships, you're going to identify your brand identity. If you're going to identify your identity, this is your year to become more. This is your year to do more. I'm telling you, this is the time to grow your greatness. You need to be in a secure environment, in a community that really cares about your growth, that wants to enhance it, that wants to push you in a place of not just information, but transformation for your application. I'm telling you, you don't just go as far as your dream, you go as far as your team. Join our team. Become a part of the Eagles Academy. Go right now, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button and become a member of this amazing academy with so many amazing people, locally and globally, who understand that their network determines their net worth. They want to soar into success and purpose. I can't wait to see your face in our digital space. Go right now, theeaglesacademy.com. Yeah.